What's up guys? Today we're in the inside of my 2009 STi and I'm going to be showing you how to remove the center console, the shift knob, and the reverse lockout with just a few simple hand tools. So it really doesn't get any simpler than this. The only tools that you're going to need are a number 2 screwdriver, a number 3 screwdriver, a 1/8 inch punch to remove the center pin that holds in the reverse lockout, as well as a small hammer to punch that pin out. Starting at the back of the center console, we'll lift up this, and if you have it, there will be a small piece of fabric that you'll need to remove to expose the hidden screws. Using a number 3 screwdriver, we'll remove these 2 screws. Next, we'll move up to the e-brake boot and firmly but gently pull up, releasing clips. Slide this out of the way, and this exposes a hidden screw located right here. We'll now use our number 2 screwdriver to remove this screw. With those 3 fasteners removed, we can now pull up on the console, releasing a locating pin right here, and we can slide the console back. Being careful to note there are electrical connections here, so if you do want to remove this completely, make sure to undo these. Next, to remove the shift knob, we simply need to unscrew it. It might be tight, but don't worry, it just screws off. Next, we can move the shifter into 3rd gear just to have more of a solid surface for when we drive this roll pin out. You may need a pair of pliers to ease out the roll pin on the back side. With the roll pin removed, the reverse lockout should slide right off. Next, we can move on to removing this piece. It's important to note that this piece and this piece are not one. They are separate. So we can remove this by firmly grabbing on here, both sides, and gently pulling up. It's important to note that there are a couple of electrical connections behind here, so make sure that we disconnect those before pulling this completely away. So with the shifter trim on the bench here, I'll quickly show you how to swap out your shifter boot. We want to flip this over, and you can see all these plastic mounting tabs around the edge. You basically just want to gently pry these off without breaking them. Let's see if I can do this here. and your shifter boot comes off just like that. So very simple. Installation is of course just the reverse. Make sure all these are snapped in. And there you go. So now with everything out of the way, we have access to change out shifter bushings. We can replace our reverse lockout and shift knob if you want. You can replace your e-brake boot if you'd like, and you can even service your e-brake cables. Installation is just the reverse of what you saw here. Be careful with the plastic tabs, don't force them. Make sure that they line up before pressing them because you don't want to break them off. But yeah, overall, this is a very simple job. Well, there you have it. That's the removal of the center console, shifter knob, reverse lockout, and shifter boot for all 2008 to 2014 WRX and STIs. If this video helped you out, give it a like and consider subscribing.